Hi, guys! We're talking about the classical era in music here, which covers the years 1750 to about 1825. We'll be taking a camping trip to explore the period. In the center of everything, we're using a Vienna sausage to depict the city of Vienna, Austria. Vienna was where much of the creative energy and creative people who fueled the changes to music were based. So that is why we place it in the center of our trip. 3 mice have gone on this camping trip. The first mouse represents Franz Joseph Haydn, hiding behind stacks of paper. He is hard at work, as Haydn almost always was. Behind him are his completed 106 symphonies. Creating a stack of music was something expected of Haydn during his many years of service to the Esterházy family. He wrote almost constantly during the nearly 40 years he worked for the family, and much of it was to entertain his patrons and their guests. Haydn is often called the father of the symphony because he helped shape this type of music. He has brought a symphony symbol with him on the trip to help us remember his amazing contributions to making the symphony famous. This camping trip would be incomplete without the rock star of the time, and so we include Mozart here. He's wearing a flashy red shirt to demonstrate the flair he had for performance and for composing. He started composing when he was just a toddler. By age 5, he had already written his first piece and started playing for royalty soon after that. Mozart had the ability to write melodies that people could easily remember, so his music has been continually played since his lifetime. The final composer in this group is Ludwig van Beethoven, who is shown here stepping on discarded paper and looking angry. He looks that way because he worked on his music over and over to get things just how he wanted, even if it frustrated him. He was considered a tortured genius, in part because he slowly lost his hearing over a 15-year period, during which he continued to compose music. Beethoven's music is considered by many the doorway to the Romantic era, both from his expanded harmonic language, but also for the emotional energy in his pieces. His Symphony No. 9 included the famous tune Ode to Joy. This was also the first symphony to include singers, both as soloists and in a choir. People were thrilled to hear this new work, which Beethoven wrote while completely deaf. Above the 3 mice is a thunderous storm. A thunderstorm represents music from the Sturm und Drang, or the storm and stress period. This style of music evoked emotions of stress, fear, and anxiety, which is why we compare it to a thunderstorm. Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven all included elements of storm and stress in their music. Finally, there are 4 marshmallows cooking over the fire, and these 4 represent the string quartet, another new type of music from this era. The largest marshmallow stands for the cello. The 2 smallest are for the 2 violins, and the middle-sized one is for the viola. Once composers figured out how good the quartet sounded together, they began to write lots of music for this ensemble. It was such a hit that people still write for this type of group today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.